Because we are a humble startup and we are constantly growing and learning, we always want to share what we're growing and learning today. And today's topic comes from the High Growth Handbook that we've been going over by Elad Gil. And he's been talking to Marc Andreessen, that famous venture capitalist. And he said this: there's some awesome insights that you've said from the previous statements. I feel like there's two really key notes that you brought up. Number one is distribution moats. And number two is the second is charging more equals faster growth. Marc responds with this, and I think this is very salient for us today. Marc says, I think networks are great, but in a sense, they're a little overrated. The problem with the network effects is they unwind just as fast. And so they're great while they last, but when they reverse viciously. Go ask the MySpace guys how their network effect is going. Network effects can create a very strong position for obvious reasons, but in another sense, it's a very weak position to be in, because if it cracks, you just unravel. I always worry when a company thinks that the answer is just network effects. How durable are they? To your point on data network effects, I would just say that we don't see it very often. We see a lot of claims and very little evidence. The reality is there's a lot of data in the world and lots of ways to get data. We have not seen many data moats that actually make sense, even in science. And so that is the noodle or the nugget for us to consider today. Is when it comes to Marc Andreessen, he doesn't really believe in network effect moating, meaning network effects are great. This is why we're making videos as much as we can every day when we can remember all about GarageID.com, because we know that this network effect, by pushing content every day and communicating every day out to the world, is beneficial. However, network effects are not the only thing that we can count on. We need to count on great features, stickiness, great value propositions, and ensuring that the thing that we're creating, right, the product that we're building, absolutely has a value proposition that is juicy. So that's what we're trying to do. Let the world know. Guys, have a great day. Hammer down. Stay the course. I'll see you on the track.